Okay guys, we're going to be taking apart speakers, see if we get lucky with anything. So let's show you what we're going to be taking apart today. So we go down here, this is the speaker collection. We're going to be keeping everything. We're going to be keeping this amplifier board. We're going to be keeping a TV, this radio, this Samsung subwoofer, and this box of speakers right here. So we're gonna start off with this one right here. So let's take this one apart. This was from a 1999 2000 speaker sci-fi system. I'm doing this because I'm not gonna be using any of the speakers except for the home theater system I bought. So I'll just take the speakers out of the old speakers I have and to conserve space, because that's really the only thing I'm focusing on. And I'll just be collecting those, and then I can make my own speaker boxes. But we're gonna start off with this one. And I'm also doing this because something is broken about it. I think the wiring is not really good. So, okay, let's put it here. Here's my hammer and the screwdriver. Whoops. Okay, so let's start. You can see I actually got this for about $5, so there's nothing I'm losing from this. We're gonna start with the whack on the top. Alright. It hurts to do this, but it has to go. It seems very crumbly. Oh no, there was a speaker at the top I forgot about. Oh, I whacked it pretty good too. I didn't know the magnet was going to be that big. Dang, man. I don't know if it'll survive. I tested it and it works. There's a speaker. It's a crappy looking speaker. We have some wattage on it, I guess. 10 watts. This one is 45 watts. Yeah, we did get a good dent on it, but I think it's still good. Let's just hit the sides of it now. Okay, there we go. That is one odd looking speaker. The bottom is really hollowed out. Looks like this is glued on here. I think I could just break it off. Yeah. Alright, so we broke it off. What was that inside of it? I don't know what this nail file looks like. Alright, let's take the wires off of it. Good thing these disconnect easily. Thank God for that. And now let's just unscrew the speakers now. Actually, I'll start off with this one right here. Alright, I just got it out. Let's just... Oh, looks like this is glued on here pretty good. Hopefully, I'm going to do this very carefully. I'm going to whack it off. I don't think that's coming off. It's glued on there pretty good. There we go. I got it off. Yeah, it took a hard hit to the side, but it looks like everything's good. It's just chipped on the magnet a little bit. Doesn't have any excursion at all, but it's a decent mid-range, I guess. Now let's get the woofer out. Apparently this is just a smaller version of the other subwoofer I got, so I'm not sure what this could be called. And yes, I am keeping the screws and the wiring as well. Let's put all the stuff we take apart here. Here's the wiring. I'm gonna keep that because I'm too lazy to get new wiring for these speakers. So it looks like we got a capacitor on it. Good thing I didn't blow the speaker. 50 volts. And here is the speaker. The mid-range, 10 watts. Decent, I guess. And we got the speaker, comes right off. Now that is a decent looking speaker right there. Looks pretty nice. I love the design. Has the good ventilation. Fancy surround, fancy. And look at that wiring. Look how good quality that is. This was from a restore, by the way. And thank God that these connectors came right off, because these are super hard to get off. The surround feels very, doesn't feel good. Right, you can kind of tell it just doesn't feel right. It makes a little clicky sound. Cone is just regular material. Oh yeah, and it is 3 ohms, 45 watts. That is pretty decent. And let's just do a couple more hits on it, because why not? In fact, I might keep this part. I might actually keep this. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'll keep the plastic part. And yeah. Alright, now our next speaker, this one. It's Big Brother. This one's huge. Alright, this thing is a beast and really heavy. And also, if I'm taking it apart wrong, I don't care. But I already know that this thing is going to be huge. Let's just put this back. Here we go. Okay. I'm also again thinking about keeping the grill and the plastic part. But let's see. Now I'm going to be doing this again. I'm going to hit it at the back. This is the Sony SSWG919IP. Still has a wrapped up wire. Bought this for 15 bucks. It had the other one, that's why there's no price tag on it. Whoa, that is a huge speaker right there. Okay, we got it out. And this thing is huge. Humongous. Look at that compared to my hand. Has a huge ventilation hole as well. Thick wiring, that's good. They come right off, thank God. Humongous port. Now, I bet there's definitely a lot of wood stuck in this speaker now, but that's fine. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Get out. It looks like I'm gonna have to unfortunately take this out, smash this plastic part, but I will obviously just hit around it first, because that was insanely loud. This thing is tough. Tough to break. This last hit right here is going to break the whole thing. There we go. Okay, we got those off. Wiring is being kept, but we're going to have to hit it out of this thing. Don't worry, it's just a little whack. It'll be fine. Look at all the wood here. Wiring is a little bit damaged, but it's whatever. Whatever. Now, this is the part I hate doing. This is a really huge speaker. It is 60 watts, 3 ohms. Despite how bulky it is. It is very loud, though. Very loud. Oh, God. Okay. I hate doing this. We're gonna do it though. Here we go. Now I already know it's gonna be a Alright, I got the metal parts out, but it is very nice though. You can see the surround is rubber, which is really good. But yeah, this thing's gonna be hard to get out. So just give me a minute while I hit it even more. So I've been hitting it for a while. It's starting to reveal a little bit more. So yeah. And I actually thought that the magnet was chipping because there was all these little pieces, but it's actually from another speaker, which I don't know where it came from. Alright, I got more of it out. And I managed to rip this off and all this off. So now we can finally get access to the screws to take it off. Kind of looks cool like this though, but too bad. And also I just realized that it's supposed to have 6 screws, but instead they only put 4 in. Cool. And the port's still intact too. Alright, I got all 4 of the screws out, and now we can just take this out with ease. This thing is huge. Look at it compared to the other one. Okay, we gotta keep these screws. Now that I think about it, I don't need this at all. And I did graze the surround a little bit here, but looks like it's just dirty. And if we flip it over, you can just see how huge it is. Really heavy speaker. It's very nice. Now I have to clean up all this. Let's just take these 2. We'll put them right here. Now let's take this one. This one's next. Another Sony one. So these, it sucks I have to take this one apart, but this one, the original one broke from water damage because it fell on the ground outside while it was raining, and it was like the whole part here was flooded. So there's no point in having this one. But I will keep the speaker, obviously. It's a very beautiful speaker. It sucks it has to go. But I'll just buy new ones. They're like $15. I bought this one for like $2 at the thrift store. So, oh, the hammer's right here. So yeah, And also, I have to be aware there is some, like, right here, there's some speakers, so I have to hit it from behind. That sounded so weird. I have to hit it from behind, so... You just want to lightly tap it, and then it all just comes off. You can see just like that. Alright, and now we gotta hit this side. Or this can just come right out. Oh, I already know I hit the speaker, did I? Oh, thank God, I narrowly missed the speaker. Looks like this thing does not want to come out. There we go. Now I don't have to make a mess. Oh, look at those ports. Those are so awful. Alright, so yeah, you just got these cheap ports, I guess. They're just paper towel pipes. Empty paper towel rolls. So yeah, let's hope this disconnects right. The terminals are bent. Wait, is that 80 watts right there? That says 80 watts. This thing is so tiny. How is that 80 watts? At least it's a decent setup. At least it has 2 ports, 80-watt speaker, mid-range, and a piezo tweeter. Those are nice. The grill's really nice too. Alright, I just removed all the screws. It should just come out just fine now. This one's glued on. Uh-oh. Piezo is messing me up. I managed to get one out, but the other one does not want to come out, and these are just kind of taped on, or soldered on, so I'm going to have to take this whole thing and cut the wires out. And look at that. All 3 of them are white speakers. Let's get the scissors. Alright, I cut the wiring, but now it's time for the last one. The last speaker, and the rest are keeping. Here we go. Oh, this one's really heavy. This one's really heavy. I can imagine there being a really big speaker in this one. Weighs like 10 pounds, jeez. Okay, let's bring it out over here. This one, the reason why I'm taking this one apart is because I don't have an amplifier for it. And it's part of a home theater system, and I don't have the rest of them. And I bought it for, like, free, actually. Just put these screws right there. Here we go. I almost tripped and fell, but what's cool about this one, it has the positive and negative terminals, which it really sucks that this has to go. But here we go. I'd be totally honest with you, I really don't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to. Here we go. I'm gonna just whack the grill. That's not gonna break. Okay, here we go. I think this one's an older one. Not like really old, but maybe like 2000s. Oh damn it, I dumped it on the grass. Looks like we're gonna need scissors for this one. Ooh, the port comes out. I'm taking that port. That's a really nice one. Now I gotta hit around this carefully. Oh, I cracked the... Oh, I got wood all inside the speaker. Oh, it's good. Oh, no, it's not good. Oh. Here, I'm gonna have to take that out. This is a really hard speaker to get out. Oh, no, it's one of those that... This is actually might be the hardest one. I don't know where the hammer is, so it makes it even harder. And I'm an idiot, it was underneath the hammer. I think I can just like... Yeah, that works. That came off perfectly. I got wood inside my shoe. This is a mess. Okay. Let's just take the port out. I wasn't able to get the port out because it's glued in. Now, I think we're gonna have to break the side of it. Here we go. Oh, I think I chipped the magnet. Yeah, I did. I don't know how else to do this. I can do it on the grass. Maybe it'll reduce the amount of... I'm gonna have to do this without the... Alright, I've been breaking around it, and it's going to be one of the hardest speakers to take out of here, because it's also glued on. Never mind. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at the dust on that boy. That is insane. Alright, I got all the screws out, including the ones on the sides. Here we go. Look at that. That is a pretty big speaker. I also got this thing. I'm gonna keep it on there. That is a nice woofer. It's just extremely dusty. I attached that back on because I want to keep this attached to it, so, you know. And there you go. That's all the speakers. Right there.